Okay, restart incoming. Gonna be playing Distant Worlds 2 until about noon today, I think. And we are doing a Zenox restart. So let's start a new game. We're gonna keep all of our settings the same. Reckless, extreme, pre-warp, normal distance for hostile races, normal number of hostile races I should say, nearby, normal research, fixed research paths with next project visible. Pirates is many. Pirate strength is normal. Proximity is average. Pirate spawns or stay dead. Space creatures are many. So, colony prevalence is normal. Independent colonies is normal. Influence ranges are normal. We're playing as Zenox. Government is technocracy. They can select a name for us. Random homeworld. We don't specifically want either one of these. Although I do prefer this. We'll just do random anyway. Home system normal. We're going to get critical resources because we're doing pre-warp. And I think we are good. Other empires is 12. Might just increase that by 2. Maybe we'll get closer neighbors this time. There we go. All right. We're going to go slow at the beginning just like we did last time. We're going to try to execute our start as quickly and efficiently as possible. We're going to stick with the build to fight pirates first, but I'm actually going to do troop transports before I do colony ships. Hopefully we get some independence that we can fight and conquer. Last game I got really stifled because of my tendency to not play. We're in the worst possible spot, right in the center of the map, right where literally everybody always fights. Nice. Okay, well, that's what random gets you sometimes. Could be okay. We do have a lot of nebula north and south of us, but we probably have somebody in here. Most assuredly, we have somebody here or here. Well, we'll do our best. Now, let's start research projects. First research project, always the same. Early warp fields. Let's do our queue, our special queue. Let's put our ship designs in first. I think that's better. I'm trying to remember if the ship designs will work. I think they do, because I think I designed the ship designs without not the efficient way to do this. The efficient way to do this is to obsolete all these first. And then load the designs. So I don't have to go through the list to obsolete all the things that I don't want to keep. I want to check and see if, yeah, these designs are startup game compatible. Good. Just to go over the stuff from the last game, the only thing in here that really is special is we have a two construction yard spaceport. It's got almost nothing else on it though, because it can't. Everything else is pretty normal starting stuff. Let's do that. Now, before we unpause, we want to go to our homeworld. Construct. One. Wait a second. Oh no, this is fine. I didn't unpause, but that's fine. We want to construct a ship, and then we want to put it forward right away. What will happen is this ship will finish building. As soon as it finishes building, it will put a tiny bit of construction into here, and then we won't be able to switch it. So we want to make sure that we put our second Did I build an escort? Dang it. That's annoying. Let's click. Well, what can you do? Just literally waste money. Oh. That's interesting. That's interesting. Is my starting design for... Gotta be that, right? It's gotta be that my starting design for exploration vessels is not first tech compatible. That makes sense. So let's just go to inactive designs, and we'll put the original exploration ship first. Just so that we can do that. At least that misclick was only kind of my fault. It's a waste of money, though. I almost should have just built it. Oh well, it's fine. If we can't survive the loss of 3,000 credits, then we have bigger problems than one misclick. Right. So that should mean the first two things we build will be exploration ships. Seems like we got gas giant and a continental world. There's a frozen ice moon. No really good planets for secondary colonies in our starting area that look good. Let's start with our first exploration ship. Have them... There we go. I was going to say. We hadn't unpaused yet. That's why they didn't exist. That's why. The first ship has to be the bad design because the upgrades to our exploration ships don't come until after we unpause, and we can't put it in the queue position without it happening first. I remember now. We're going to take the all research, and then we're not going to take the spying diplomacy because we don't need it right now. To maximize the research bonus. And let's explore. Yeah, I have a hard time with that sometimes. I didn't think about the fact that I was expecting to have the technologies that come from technocracy. Fine. Probably can do this faster as long as I pay attention to what's happening. I don't think we're gonna bother to... maybe we should. Yeah, let's do it. I just don't want anything bad to happen with our first essential technologies. These ships are barely going to be starting their exploration before our first tech is done, but that's okay in general. Did I do it twice? Okay, if I did it twice, we're reloading. Oh no, I just did not successfully crack it. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We need that later. I'm very tired this morning. I really thought I deleted that. Well, we'll need it later. It's actually probably better that I didn't delete it. I feel like I completely messed everything up, didn't I? Yeah, I totally did. I didn't delete it and I didn't replace it. Did they change something? I'm sitting here flabbergasted. That was not what I thought I was doing. And we don't care. Slightly less efficient to build the 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 second exploration ship second, but I don't care. I'm not gonna worry about that. We'll just build this. I did it again. Exploration ship. Okay. I'm starting again. I got myself too flustered. Made myself confused. I am surprisingly tired this morning. I'm always up this early, but today I'm just not in it. Let's try again. You're gonna try again, you might as well do it in the first 10 minutes, right? I am trying to improve my start of this game, so I shouldn't be letting myself do little mistakes like that. Okay. Okay. It's going to be fine. Let's get started. This is a better starting position. Rocky Ice Moon. So there's no second colony potential at all in this system for us. It's okay. It wasn't very much though. I just had bread and hummus, but it was good. Bugs. 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 I'm gonna have to just eliminate my prejudices and take them right away. Yeah. Surveyor. Forward. So that it's second. Dismiss that. Fine. Good. It's right this time. Research. No espionage. And now we can put our ship designs in so that we don't mess it up. Don't want to be on that. We want to be on active buildable designs. Do this properly this time. That's... Oh, cap locks. That's why. Okay. Obsolete those. Load those. Generally, I just make them super conservative and let them be handled by the AI. It is better to do it the other way. And I might pay more attention to it this time. I don't want to get too overcommitted to my starting playstyle changing, because I'm really trying to focus on increasing my aggression. I have a bad problem in all games of this type, which is that I try to sort of, I try to sim, even when I should be being aggressive. One of the reasons why, like, one of the problems with me never being aggressive enough in this game is that it makes my games take forever. Like, I win, but I'm running the game for like a million years. which I'm hoping to change. And I guess this is good motivation to try troop transports right away instead of colony ships first. Crash. Put this on 4 until the construction ship is built. Maybe I should build the space station before the construction ship. I don't think it matters that much. I like long running games, but I find that I get frustrated when when they run long and there's little to do. Hell, that's really far away. Let's queue the space station next. And then I'm going to need 2 construction ships. But we'll let the space station build fully before we build the construction ships. I don't know if that's good. Actually, we'll build 1 construction ship on the planet's queue. And we'll build 1 construction ship in the space station so we can get all our retrofits finished. General, is there anything interesting on our home world? Obviously there's going to be ruins here, because there always are. Well, not always, but almost always. There should always be. Okay. That means we can build a research station here as well. But I think we'll wait until after the construction ship is built. We don't have a particularly good planet spread, which means there's going to be well, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Let's see. Let's grab the construction ship that's finished and just have them move here, because there'll obviously be something there. Then they can start the work once they get there. Gotta remember to retrofit this one. There we go. Just change him to, I don't know why I moved him without building. That doesn't work. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but we caught it before it mattered. I usually do a like a gap research start, where because I know my system isn't going to be explored for a while, I take stable warp fields after research labs, and generally 1 weapon tech. Then we would do stable warp fields next. Work completed. Let's go down to 2 for a bit, just so I don't get overwhelmed. Don't want to leave anything uncrashed while we still have money. Fine being broke. The only thing that I wanted that I didn't build was the space was the research lab. Should be fine. Yeah. If I'm playing on many pirates, like I am right now, I try to get a gun system first, because then my first escorts aren't completely useless. But it's probably not the best way to do it. Probably should be research labs directly into tier 1 warp drives. Back to 4. This little guy's taking forever. They always do. Maybe should have considered not we're gonna take this guy. Tell him to build the mining station there. But we're not gonna actually send him to build that mining station because the slow guy is already going there. Once he has all the stuff he needs, I'll actually manually send him to here. Yes, I usually try to get them as soon as I can. So always medical systems, usually recreation systems. I find, because I play so tightly on money at the start, that planetary governance isn't that useful, since I can't really buy them, right? You went into retrofitted. That makes sense. That's good for us. We want that. So let's see. You are still heading over there, which makes sense. You are now retrofitted. Let's look at the system. That's the wrong. Keybind. I'm never, ever able to get used to the keybinds, even though I use them all over the place, right? I think you can just do the system because there's no planets that are going to particularly matter. There's nothing in here we can possibly have as a second colony, so I don't feel like I should press it, and we're not going to get colonization right away anyway. Or surveyor. You'll get there eventually. This is a huge gap. To be fair, I probably should have just kept this guy for the retrofit, because that gap is enormous. Ooh. Grab the other construction ship. It's moving. I think big mining stations can help stimulate the economy, but my problem is overspending and not being able to build colonies fast enough. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to become more aggressive. The way I usually play, this would sit here forever, but this time we're going to try to invade it really early. Means I guess got to think about that. I need basic transport systems. That means I need maneuvering too, because they always hide this tech from you. Yeah, big mining stations with lots of small mining bays on them can create a good efficiency with the resources you have, especially if you're missing things. And more locations obviously stimulates the civilian economy, right? Because it means they send out more ships. It doesn't make more money, but it does cause them to send out more ships. Yeah. Fine. You're gonna do that thing where the guy who can go faster is going to rob this guy of his work. Did we finish this? We did. Good. Okay. Where are you going? That's fine. The biggest problem with colonies early on is if you don't go military, like if you don't aggressively take independence, they're expensive. And it ended up being a trade-off, right? Between what you have and what you have to buy. Oftentimes, since I play with extra pirates, I build military ships that restrict me from building the colonies I need. Which means, well, that's where the whole theory of having to change my starting my starting style is that if I'm going to be playing with more pirates, then I need more military, and if I'm going to be more military, my first colonies have to come from invasions. I need at least... But last game stifled because I spent way too much on ships, I think. Came in here for a reason. Oh yeah. Research station upgrades. And... Starbase upgrades for the research labs. That's what we needed. Yeah. I tend to prefer research-based races. But, again, I'm trying to be more experimental. So... You can just totally retrofit. You can refuel after. Let me see. Gotta think, do I need this money for anything? Probably, I do. So we built the first research station, but we didn't build the second one. I think that's gotta be where this money goes. Yeah, espionage to affect independence can be good. I just have this like my whole mindset in games like this is too conservative, right? Like I don't like giving up my spies. Where are we at? That's fine. Yeah. Yeah. You can. That's true. It feels like a waste of money. But see, I recognize that that's bad thinking, right? I don't do risky enough things with them, and then I consider it a waste of money to buy them back, which is just it's clearly bad thinking. You know, I don't need you to do that for me. So instead, could you start here? And then could you do the explore system? You don't just sit here scanning this planet. Well, I don't know what you're doing. You're just getting lost. So just go someplace else. That's true. Which is why I don't like them. And again, that's the same thing, right? Like I end up not playing warlike races because you have to do the stuff I don't like the most at the beginning. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Double agents are annoying. Let me see. We should have 2 scientists. Just gonna make a habit this game of like renaming these early so that I don't mistake them for each other. Oh no, they're actually properly named. Nice. Where are you going? Oh, you're a small freighter. You're probably doing good work. Done. Where are you guys? Refueling. That's fine. Wonder what the minimum number of ships I can defend against pirates with. Probably 8 if I rush improved escorts. What have you got? You're not overbuilt. Maybe a little overbuilt. Oh. I guess the first scientist can just stay on the spaceport. But neither of them have terrible traits. Put you on counterintelligence to have you doing something for now. Why am I not planning to pay the price? But you're asking why I'm not paying off pirates? Because that's how I make the game challenging for myself. The game is kind of easy if you pay off the pirates. So I play on many pirates, and I only pay off pirates if I can change them to non-aggression packs immediately. So my own species and other people who for some random reason like me. I'm making the game harder on myself on purpose. I've always played with not paying off pirates pretty much since I started. The only time I really pay off pirates is if, like, I paid off pirates a lot during refugee fleet trials. Yep. Which is one of the challenges that I like to manage. I should be able to handle a decent amount. But yeah, it kills you. I got very unlucky at the end of the last one, where I let one of the pirates rebuild too high, and they got to like 20,000 strength and just prevented me from doing anything. Yeah. I like to pay off the ones that are my own species because they can usually be transitioned to non-aggression right away. And sometimes I pay off anybody else who naturally comes to like me. It depends. If I feel like I'm going to have ships soon enough to blow up their systems, I'll just leave their stations empty to blow them up. I will need improved escorts, though. So I guess that's the end of my necessary queue. After that, it's troop transports. Because basic Zenox escorts are not strong enough to defend against pirates. I am hoping that it does. Just realized I am too busy talking to do something super important. What did I do? That's the kind of day I'm having today. That is the kind of day I had today. I was wondering why they were messing up their orders. Because I never gave them skip drives. No, it's okay. I'm new at streaming. Mistakes are gonna happen. The reasons why I've been playing this game on streams is because it takes a lot of concentration and I need to get better at concentrating and playing. Oh, seeker missiles. I don't need those. um Now the civilian ships are on automatic upgrade. They should do themselves. All right. These exploration ships, could you both retrofit immediately? That should fix the fact you're doing nothing, or should I say you're moving super slow to someplace I don't need you. Both also retrofit. Thank you. Don't realistically think we're going to be crashing you. I mean, I guess maybe it might happen. All right. What that mess up is going to mean is I'm going to have to build an extra exploration ship. Catch up. And then it doesn't matter because we're close to the point where I would have built one anyway. That's a lot. That should keep us from falling too far behind because of that mistake, that extra exploration ship once it's built. I needed one anyway. Should be operating on 3 by the time I get actual proper warp drives. So construction ships have no jobs available to them anyway because we haven't been exploring. So hopefully they'll get those retrofits done fast. Yeah, you did your own. Do your retrofit as well. Guys. Ugh, I'm surrounded by bugs. We're gonna randomly turn into a bug empire. I can just feel it. They're just gonna randomly turn into a bug empire. If I conquer both of those, they're gonna outpopulation us super fast. But it would be stupid not to. Gotta play the game you see, not the one you imagine in your head. I have to start saving money for troops. We still got good time, though. Pirates aren't going to pop up for quite a while. We haven't done anything to trigger them yet. Yeah, that mistake is an easy mistake to fix, too. By the time we have jump drives outside of the system, I need 3 explorers anyway, so just building another exploration ship will help us catch up. I'm hoping for I mean, I think they're gonna have to do something with the way the bases work if we're gonna be able to play them, right? I'd love to play as pirates. In spite of the fact that it was a little strange, I enjoyed the refugee fleet a lot, so new playstyles is really will be really well received by me in this game. Anything new to try. Where are we at? You have no mission? That's hilarious. You need to double retrofit. The guy who's... You? Stop. Because my timings are all off now. We need to double retrofit that guy. And we need to upgrade this immediately because we already have warp bubble generators. Fine. Fine. Let's just reset those 2 retrofits. And we'll actually just leave the mining ships for now, because I don't want them building outside of the main system yet anyway. I don't mean mining ships, I mean construction ships. They can just get their skip drives for now. New mining locations. I see. It's an interesting start. I don't know, building anything there. Hopefully, we can start using our exploration ship, our construction ships again soon. I need to check that design. It doesn't have enough, well, we'll just look. I'll just look. That's cool. Okay. Okay. You can go. Oh, I do spy on pirates. My problem with spies is I have a hard time setting anybody out to do a mission that has less than 75% chance to succeed as a mental block. Something that I have to overcome in order to improve my game outcomes. I still do everything that's under 75%, so I still like steal tech and stuff. Don't like this. Don't like this. Six months does feel like a long time. Right. You're done. Explore the system. I think we're just gonna put you right there. Probably should try to capture that. Depending on how quickly I feel like it's possible to get to the point where that's something I can do. Okay, after improved escort, it's got to be starship maneuvering. Basic transport systems is required, right? Yeah. Basic transport systems. There we go. How you doing? You still being attacked? I really did try to move you out of there fast enough, but apparently you probably got fighter swarmed. You're not dead though, so we got that going for us. And I've got construction ships that are like not doing anything yet because of my earlier mistake. So let's just stop you. Oh wait, that doesn't work. Because you're slow moving, you're not actually disabled. We'll try anyway, just in case. Oh, you'll do it. Good job. Are here's where you guys are exploring. Could really use some information. You guys are focusing on stuff I don't. Well, let them get it. Let them do it. We'll let them do it. It's fine. Because we'll take this guy out of system. But we're going really slow. Like that extra time is really gonna hurt us. It just re-emphasizes the fact that I need to focus on taking those 2 colonies. Think about this. Theoretically, since we're this far behind, I might actually be able to conquer that world before pirates are triggered. Okay. Yes. You. And you. I may have fouled this whole game up. I may have fouled 2 games in a row. Nice. We'll see. We're gonna play this one through, though. Because I don't think this is unsavable. But boy, I'm behind. 764. Now we need to add... boarding. Is this the last thing I need to be able to get basic troop transports? Just make sure they actually updated their ships. I guess they're... Wait. Oh, that's a station. What are we looking at? This is what we wanted to make sure they actually dealt with. Yeah, they didn't. Hmm. Not enough. That's annoying. What else to be got? I think they were misset. It's fine. This doesn't make that much difference. Mining ship, and there's no passenger ships yet. You are back, right? So can you just do this planet that I wanted you to survey when I was trying to help you escape, but we didn't succeed? And this is because you guys are on manual. Not the best way to do that. You can also fully automate afterwards as well. Hopefully they're done that asteroid belt soon. So immediately around us, I mean, this is the first thing that's important. Easy enough. Can't wait too long though, because their population will start to climb too high. Once I have basic troop transports, I guess I can do hull upgrades for the civilian economy, force them to give me some money. Might work. Finally retrofit. Oh, you're slowing in, but you're actually there, so it'll be soon. All right, that's fine. Let's do that. That's good. There. Okay. Don't know why I did that. Can be obsoleted, and we can build escort fleet. Let's edit it. Just gonna make you 8. Think that will be enough. Build which can. We're going to be triggering pirates pretty soon. Because I think I'm going to take an explorer out of system early, since we're behind. Is there anything interesting in this system other than... Oh, there's not. Okay. Can you just move to here, move to here, move to here? Basic transport systems. So we're now on assaults. I think I could do expanded civilian ships so I can try to force some upgrades on into medium mining ships. Now, another possibility is because I did boarding so early, I should have an easier time transitioning into tourism. Two techs away from tourism, which will also stimulate the civilian economy by getting them to build passenger ships, and might be less wasteful than large mining ships. And large mining ships will cause them to give me money, but I think I get more out of going to resorts. Resorts is 2 techs instead of 1, but the first tech we need for resorts is a basic tech, so it's free and fast. I usually don't play with mods. That's what we'll do. I think that will work, assuming we have some places that we can actually build any resorts at all. They probably should have checked first. 1 is good enough. They won't do anything right away because our planet isn't big enough, but they will probably build the ships. Which is what I need. Once we trigger pirates, I'm going to need a fleet. And if we're going to take these independents, I'm going to need troop transports, which I have to pay for. It's going to be early enough that I can use the same ships to do both. Why? Why? Why did I pick the one that wasn't retrofitted? It was with me today. Oh no, that's right. Wait, no, it's not. It is right. I just always forget that the first technology has the weird name. Fine. I've just gotten so accustomed to thinking I'm making so many mistakes today that I mentalized that as a mistake when it was fine. Fine. They're just slow. It's just early game. They're slow. That's fine. Is there anything new we should queue here? Yes. And we really didn't need these, but I think it's worth it anyway. We do need them. This mining station is pretty much meeting our needs already. Eight. Crash Zenox ship. Take the technology. Take the research. Won't take the diplomacy yet. I mean the diplomacy and buying. think we're going to put you on 12 more months of that. How you doing? You're doing okay. I guess we're really doing the best we can. That's 6, so we need 2 more, I think, and then they'll be able to handle pirates right at the start. Okay, you do not look defended, so let's just get this done right now. Home system is finally starting to get finished. First pirates. Have a pirate attack on this base here. Let's intercept it. Probably not going to be good. The first attack is usually more than one ship. Used to buy the computer. Okay. We're getting all the pirates at once. Which more pirates is usually the result of that. They want nothing to do with this either. I don't even think they would give us a treaty if we wanted it. All right, well, this is going to be a rough start. Four. We have 4 ships that are actually ready to do stuff. Okay, well, that should be fine. I have no confidence that that's true, but that should be fine, hopefully. Showing yourself as being defended, but people have come up to you and gone away from you without being attacked. Oh, that's great. But we knew this is how it has to be, right? Show me. Accept treaty. It's going to be so close, but it's not going to be enough. I mean, it will be super fast, probably on the first tick. Like when I mean, don't mean the first tick. I mean the first time they become available again. Oh, there's a lot of pirates for my my now 5 ships to deal with. I mean, they're succeeding. What do we have here? So these are the guys who are our friends. If we shoot their ships by accident, they will stop being our friends and fight us. So we want to make sure that we are fighting the right pirates. I don't actually see any ships that aren't theirs. Well, let's see. Just click each one. You. So that is fine. We can just leave this because those guys will turn back. Oh, I haven't hotkeyed you yet. So you can refuel and repair. Should be okay. All right. Could be better, could be worse. We'll be fine. We're at 6. We may make some money off of breaking pirate hulls. We have that for us, going for us. I mean, we did successfully kill one of those pirate ships. Same location. Fleet tactics. Same location. Fine. Okay. So far, so good. Kind of. So far, so not terrible. I am going to need more troops. 2,000 each. I also still need 2 more ships. That's fine. We'll get this done. We're so slow on speed 2. Yeah. But got these 2 attacking each other. This guy is going to join. He's not going to leave. Fleet is fine. Let's probably going to defend this station at the start because it looks like that's where most of their interest is right now. Yeah, those guys warped each other off. That guy was sent away. This is a target. I hope that guy that we drove off actually left the system. Right now, it'd be hard to defend raids on the homeworld. Xenox starting weapons are so good. Zenox heavy escorts are strong. They're quite strong. Because the beams, two beams on one ship, two medium beams on one ship is good. The Zenox regular escorts are a waste of time. But I think that applies to like literally everybody. Everybody's basic escorts are a waste of time. I don't know enough. I don't know every ship hull well enough to know if there's some exceptions to that. There's probably some exceptions where the escorts are usable. Okay. I'm guessing what we're having happen here, which we can take advantage of, is they might be coming into... Oh, they're trying to capture ships. Hey now. Oh, I guess our fleet decided that it would refuel here. That's actually good. Because I'm pretty sure these hulls were coming, these pirate hulls were coming here to refuel. You know, that's a bad move. That is a mistake. It doesn't need to be that far. Put it like here instead. Gain tech breakthrough. Basic space commerce? Okay, you know. Be okay. See how you feel. So you're trending up. You're at 8. No time. Why won't you give me a time? I want to know. Okay. Now we attack sensibly. Oh, nope, they decided to leave. They may have decided to leave to attack my station. Nope, this is the other guys. We have mixed pirates on the station. But mostly it's these guys, the skull guys, so we're gonna join in. Yeah, this guy's decided to, doesn't belong here. Oh, nice critical research breakthrough, that'll help. Okay. This is a little not great. I mean, the kills were definitely better guaranteed with the 10 size fleets, but the 6 size fleet is actually working fine. So we might just keep the 6 size fleet and not bother to build those last guys, just to save the money. Since we are cracking them open. Gotta be careful not to overextend ourselves at the beginning, though. Because we literally cannot. That's money. That's money. Cannot afford to lose these hulls, so we gotta be careful. We're gonna have to flee this after this, just this one. In fact, we're gonna probably have to flee it now. This ship being here is interesting, but we will try to flee. Now they should be able to flee close because the space station we just built over there. Come on, guys. I don't know. Did you? No, good. If this station gets wrecked, it gets wrecked. It's fine. Every time we kill a hull, our situation improves. And they are attacking this space station, which... probably fine. Yeah, now that I have money... my sustain there was not really that good. We also need to build troops up. Because if we don't, we won't have enough to conquer those independents with when we actually build transports. Getting close to being able to build transports. Which I like. We're nowhere near our actual location for some reason. Look at our explorers. Probably, yeah, they're lacking missions, which makes sense. Can you explore this system? You're finishing up. I'd like for you to come here. You just, I don't need to queue that. Oh, I do need to queue that because it's this one, right? Yeah, this guy. You're going out. Everybody needs to go. It's you. Don't need to queue that, but it's fine. You are exploring. Okay. Basic troop transports are finished. Let's do it. I'm uncertain. Well, I have lots of things in my head about this. Probably should have weapons. I mean, you need troop compartments. You probably should have assault pods. I mean, really everything here is needed. I would like more engines. You probably don't need proximity sensor arrays. Probably not necessary, but I don't think that's going to give us room for another engine. No, to put more engines on you. The only choice I really have this early is to take the assault pods off. But I don't think that's the right idea. I think we do need to have assault pods on these starting transports. Means really nothing I can do. I take the proximity sensor array off, but it doesn't fix our problem. We could go weaponless. I mean, they don't need weapons. They shouldn't be engaging with stuff this early, right? If they're engaging with stuff, then something is going wrong. I think, like, faster is better, but we don't have the room, so... Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Maybe a basic fuel cell. Or in addition to deflect. I think this is what we're gonna do. And I don't have a preset name for our cat transports, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Now, look at our one existing spaceport. We have two spaceports. I keep forgetting that this exists. I think annoying. $4,000 credits. I'm probably gonna need 3 or 4, I think. Let's build what we can afford. They'll come up after the last 2 ships. Yeah, see that you're attacking this station. I mean, I'm not sure what you're gonna get out of it. Feels weird that this is the station they decided to defend. Why are you still here? Oh, you came back on your own. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't want you to, but it does make sense that you would. You like not? You like go and repair? Okay, cool. You too. Thank you. Okay, get repaired, please. Once we've done our conquests, we'll probably attach the troop transports to our main pirate hunting fleet and use it to capture some hulls, because we can get some tech boosting off of that. We also have pirates available, which means that the spies should be spying. You ready yet? Weird that that sometimes works, but that sometimes works. I probably don't even need to give them this. Go. These guys really hate us. Makes sense. Once the fleet is ready, we will protect it. As I was trying to explain, once the transport ships have taken the colonies that are available, I'll use them for assault pods inside the pirate hunting ship. I think I did actually say that, Willie. Yeah, that's what we're going to do with them. There's no room on my early ships for assault pods, so it gives us assault pods in case we get a good capture scenario. Good job, guys. Right. Please attack this. I'd like for you to repair on your own, though, and I would like for you... You're disabled. How you get disabled so easy, buddy? That's not cool. That guy pierced right through, got 8% of your hull, and immediately disabled you. We're lucky that you're in a fleet. Yeah, they're over there. Hey. Not in fleet. Okay. Let's make you into a fleet for now. up what you can. Oh wait, everything's going to be set as defensive right now because, you know, it's that part of the game. Probably shouldn't move them yet. Probably can't defend the planet yet. Oh. Weird. The last two play sessions I've been getting freezes, and I usually don't get early game freezes, and I'm not sure why. Not too hot. I hope this recovers. You gonna recover for me? I don't think you are. Oh well. Hopefully it's not too far back. That's annoying. Just recently, I've started getting early game crashes when I was getting literally 0 of them before. I didn't check the time. Fine, I don't have a choice anyway. It's where we are, right? I guess the best way to check is to... That's quite back. Oh well, nothing I can do. I used to get late game freezes. But early game freezes have not been a problem I've had for ever. Like, I don't think I've had them as a problem ever. Yeah, that's real. That was probably a save freeze. Looking by how far back we are, that was probably a freeze attempting to save, which could be a hard drive problem. Not utterly impossible that it's a hard drive problem. Gotta check my state to make sure that there's nothing else I'm missing from how far back that is. Let's go. Kill this guy. So let's build these troops just a tiny bit earlier than last time. So have a bit more time to build up. Do not like the fact you've decided to attack him, even though I gave you a focusing command. We don't have enough ships for you to do that. I think we're going to have to flee them earlier. Fine. Can't afford to lose them, so. I mean, the SSD this is on is like super old. Well, I mean, not super, super old, but like 6 years old. So, could definitely be a drive problem. Yeah, we're gonna lose a hull. That's not fun. This guy is trying to like drag himself away. Shoot. Maybe we try to save it. Maybe if we jump back on him, we can push him off before he can kill it. Oh, he's boarding it. Ah, yeah, that's a mess. That's a mess. Well, one good thing is pirates, did they get disabled? Nope, they're jumping. They're just doing a bad job of it. Ugh, such a worse outcome. Wild. Okay, well, it's fine. This guy is trying to tugboat away. I guess we... Since pirates don't really fix their disabled ships, probably can just reboard this once we have the troop transports ready. We'll see, though. We should take a construction ship. Make sure that it use a repair on them, because I don't. It's gonna take them forever to get over there. And put us at 7 escorts because we lost the one. Technically, need a bit more money. Haven't been really watching it. Well, we've been going so. There we go. Let's build 2 troop transports with the goal towards getting to 4. We're going to need to add new again. Troop transport. Took the weapons off. Don't need the proximity sensors, but gave them a second engine so they don't tugboat forever. Trying to think if there's anything else I did. Whoop, that's not backspace. That's backslash, not backspace. I don't think so. Thought about taking a fuel cell off, ended up not mattering. This is fine. Here. Build ourselves 2. That's what we can afford. Poor ship. Now, we can't repair it. Because that's a mistake I've made like 1,000 times. You guys have come back in to engage. How well did you do on repairing? Not great. You're gonna get this hull, but that's not great. And this guy, he's chasing the guy who's been literally been tugboating the whole time to try to get over there. Let's get this guy. I think he deserves to be killed too. Then we'll go back to repairing. He might realize he's got to run away. Could probably jump out, jump in. But I think at this range we'll... Ugh. Really? Guy's really not far enough. Can't blame you, that's my fault. Oh, he ran away. Okay, that's fine. You're gonna need a construction ship. This has went significantly worse than it did the first time. No question about that. Let's see if these guys can stop stealing our money like they did last time. Right, we did it from negotiated deal because it popped up there. Let's focus, please. Station should be helping, so that's good. Hit you now. This is really helpful. I didn't set it. That's how it's going. I need... Well, we're about to find out how bad this guy is. Seems normal. So let's head up basic medical systems. Yes, we are definitely beaming. Sad that guy got away. He was so close to being destroyed. There's a good chance he is gonna disable after jump. He's got no fuel, so even if he doesn't disable after jump, he's done. We'll get him. That is my own ship. Nope, it's not. That is a medium transport. That is not an enemy. That's what the problem is. That, though. That is the guy who just ran away, right? Oops. Yeah, probably. Okay, well. Or it's this guy. We really need to get that back. It's going to be super embarrassing if we don't get that back. Let's build another small troop transport. That gives us 3. Do ships not in a fleet. Go there. Should maybe reconsider this. Might help to get offensive combat techs. How are we on new mining stations? Do more. Do you and you. I gotta check everything because also I don't know if this happened before the save or not. So you should be doing this. And you should be doing this. You're still working on your queue, which is good. Okay. Now, see if our troop transport fleet, let's give it a number. I can get to it quick. And let's see if we can get that ship back. I guess the best way to go there is just to find the... Not right, though. That's right. Nope, that's me. This is the best way, I guess. I guess I could have used this station. You know, trying to figure out a way to figure out which gas giant this was. Could have just used that station. This disabled ship here. Let's try to board it. I need to support it with the fleet because really, what are you doing? You're attacking. That makes sense. Where's this? Here. So you've decided to move your fighting to someplace else. That's fine. We won't be able to deal with that right now. Got to deal with the things that are closer first. I want you guys... Wish there was an easier way to do this. Because this is going to be... a little annoying. I really don't want to get beamed to death by our own ship. That would be super sad. Super sad. Oh, come on, guys. Troop transports! Why did you run away? It was not enough of a threat to you to run away. Did you just move to this guy? Please? These guys are gonna have to stop, which is gonna mean his shields are gonna get back up. Ah, yeah. Sometimes finicky. Maybe his shields are disabled. Let's see if 2 is enough. It is. Alright, that's going to be a successful recovery then. That was a lot of work. Nope. It was not. Not successful. There we go. Alright, let's actually immediately have you do this. So we can put you back on automate after. Let's just see if any of their other ships have got stuck in our system or nearby. We'll be able to see anything. We can't see anything. It's fine. Forget. You. Feels like everybody's correctly decided to attack you, so we'll just make sure that it happens properly. Much beams. You guys, I need go to the colony. Need to build that. And then I need to build one more troop transport. And you guys should repair and refuel. Actually, I don't want to do it that because you're going to go over there. It's just not safe. So let's manually send you home. Even though it's super annoying. I don't know why I'm doing it the hard way. When I could just do it a lot easier. Not you. At you. Okay, well, this is actually a pretty big pirate attack. Okay. We're gonna have to back them off. They're just too spread out and too damaged. If we want to successfully start cutting these pirate ships down, we need them fully repaired and ready. We actually backed them off, which is successful. I mean, they may just regroup at another system though, station though. Hopefully that's not what they do, but if they do, it's fine. Managing our resources at this point in time is just part of playing with so many pirates. Need you guys like fully repaired, okay? And right now we probably need to ungarrison. It's easier to do it the other way. Finicky to click them that way. Where are these low troops? It was a 10 of 60,000. But our strength is pathetic. Oh, wow. Just when I decided to do that is when they actually attempt legitimate raid. Right, well, I guess good luck us. Oh, you mean time-wise? I've like finished the game multiple times on extreme or pre-warp start. I almost always exclusively play pre-warp. Gonna get you too. If we got you, are you gonna get away? I think we might got you, unless we get unlucky. Not the best situation though, because they really want us. I think we have enough ships out of the dock to kill their larger vessels. Like, we need probably everybody. Guys. Focus fire. It's not an accident. I didn't accidentally tell you to focus fire. That was on purpose. We need to clear these ships. So if we can't clear these ships, we're not gonna have a good time of it. If we clear these ships, this pirate group is probably broken. Probably everything they have right now. But clearing these ships with the number of ships we have is next to impossible, because there's 2 of them. It's going to require luck. We're going to have to flee the first one, I think. Yep. That's okay. That's not the worst. Guy is definitely a disabled, but I mean, if his guns were working, he's pointed in the right direction. Get him. Get this. Good job. Good job. Good job. Did not feel like it was going to be a good job. Felt like it was going to be a bad job, but actually ended up being a pretty good job. That's what we needed. We really needed to push these guys down. They probably have more strength than we can see, but all the ships we've seen are destroyed or tiny, so that's good. That should give us a bit of a breather to finally repair this fleet. Now... how are my spies doing? They're doing nothing. You can keep working on what you were doing, and you can... research information. I didn't check this guy. No traits inspiring presence. That's perfectly fine, dude. You are perfectly acceptable. Go to research. I think we're going to grab improved assault tactics. Okay, that's good. Load troops. They did put raiders on the planet, which is annoying. Because I'm pretty sure they killed one of the troops we built. Like, they killed one of the in-process troops. But I may have miscounted. Miscounting is an equal possibility. Let's take a look at you. I'm gonna need to produce money. That's pretty obvious. But I mean, we are doing it. We are succeeding. High volume thrust. I mean, that's a good tech to get for free. They're not the best engines, but they're better than what we have. Not very efficient. We really need to work on military tech. Badly. We're gonna hold pirates off. I mean, technically troop transports are military tech, but that's obviously not what I mean. See, we should be able to... Let me see. Design a resort station, right? We finished everything for that? We did. That. Okay. Docking bay is fine. You don't need 2 fuel cells. That's fine. Now we need money to build them. But we should be able to get that money from large mining hulls. Should be able to get that money from large mining hulls. Let's check how our explorers are doing. They all still have jobs. Good. Good. Hmm. One second. I mean, I probably shouldn't just wait forever. You have a bit of a like a gap moment right now. I could take both of these. We are seeing more of their ships appear. It's an escort and a frigate. Continue the offensive against them. You guys. Could be a mistake, but we're doing it anyway. Let's grab everything. And then let's move general to this fleet. The one we have. Not really any reason to move him. We're gonna do it anyway, though. I suppose our admiral moved to the first fleet. Scientists are all assigned. How you guys doing? You're still doing your work. Let's keep on this. Okay, 7. All right. Don't really want to do that. Move them. Gotta move them. Gotta put them into position. They got finished before we got here, which means they're probably going to jump. They may engage us, though, because they hate us so much, which would actually be a positive thing, considering the number of beams that we're going to shoot them with. It would be a mistake, guys. Mistake. You finished your raid and everything. What a silly thing to do. Your hatred for us is causing you to make foolish mistakes. Because you did not need to lose those 2 hulls. That was not something that needed to happen. If we kill 3 of you, that's actually sad news for you guys. To be fair. Let's down here. Make our ships close to the planet as possible, where we release our troops, that we can be sure that they all go at once. Shoot by the fleet. Fade. Let's see how bad this goes. Not bad. There we go. I'm gonna say, not bad when we only dropped half. Great when we dropped everything. This should be fine. We'll hold this planet until it calms down, and then we'll take the other one. What is the other fleet doing? Hanging out. I mean, you guys did do an okay job, but this poor station. That's an engine superstructure. That's not a ship. You guys can repair, actually. Be perfectly good. We've begun the process of turning into a bug empire. That's not great. I mean, it is fine, but... I guess ants are okay. There we go. Their rebellions are going to be pointless because we're too strong. Do we have the money to build them? Yeah, so we'll build them a space station right away. We should change the space station though. I think done, right? You're done. Basic medical systems. Do it again. Yeah, I know they're angry. We conquered them. We'll retrofit these to have medical systems, safe systems as soon as this tech finishes. You are working on that, so we'll do that. All right. Now, right now we're controlling these guys only because of the troops on the planet. Of course you're attacking our colony. Of course you are. Of course you are. Silly pirates. Why would one of my troop transports be being attacked? Just kill those pirates, please. Thank you. Now kill his silly ship. Kill, kill, kill. Death to pirates. There we go. Nice disable, guys. Good job. Please go right back to repairing. You should probably also repair. Is costing us so much, but that's not to be, that's to be expected, right? We have to be careful though, because we're going to lose money and we have nothing queued. I think now is the time to we have commerce, crew, at medical, we have recreation, that's fine. I think this will help, especially since it's free. Then after that, I'll finish storage systems because that's a good upgrade and it's almost finished anyway. Let's hit advanced nuclear fusion so we can start moving towards our Zenox shields. Gonna be finished. Apparently we got accelerated particles for heavy railguns. That's interesting. We might use those. They're not great, but like matching them for some heavy slots with beam weapons might be good. Or just beam weapons is probably better. I don't know. We'll think about it later. That's enough tech. That's years and years worth of tech. We should make money back before then, especially since there's very little chance that we won't get a boost from large mining ships. Detailed maps, expanded civilian ships is done. Raiders are withdrawn. Let's just check our explorers to make sure they're still doing work. They are. Good. Ooh, nuclear fusion research breakthrough. Nice. That's what we call a waste of money. Luckily, it's only a level 2 tech, so the amount it costs is very little. Still, 500 credits. I mean, I should not complain. It's absurd to complain that I got a technology for free just because I paid 500 credits to queue it just a second before. It's fine. Really need this. Yeah, once these guys stabilize, we'll take the other one. That should give us a really stable start here. Sadly, they don't have any ruins, which isn't that cool. But we will be prepared this game, at least, to potentially attack a close neighbor, but we're going to need to start speeding up if we want to do that. One of our explorers is going to need to just search for people. When you say I can control my populations, what do you mean exactly? You mean who goes where? Or do you mean growth? Oh no. Yes, yes. You maybe? This system should be nearly finished. So small. There's a whole planet you haven't even done yet. Alright, well, I mean, it's because I'm running on 2. It feels like I'm going in slow motion, but... yeah, the pirates are pretty stomped. That doesn't mean much, though, because it's many pirates, which means as we get our exploration ships actually doing their jobs properly, we're gonna see problems. Because I guarantee you there's more pirates out here that we haven't seen. There's no chance that's not true. And that's before we even find an actual neighbor. Let's build a medium mining ship design. You don't need missiles. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Hmm. Okay, you're just proving it's not worth it at this time. That's fine. We might give you a proximity sensor array. It won't fit. It won't fit. I don't care about it enough to take things off for it. Okay, now that we've done that, we should immediately obsolete the small mining ships. Maybe we add a construction ship. Maybe we add 2 construction ships so we can afford them. You have finished your mission. Got me wondering how much. Yeah, that's just gonna get finished because it's free. And then we'll move you on to something else. Okay. I think. Basic target tracking. Probably good next. There's basic medical systems, which means we need to upgrade our... Let me see. Alright. Our spaceports are super wonky. Because we fit 2 construction bays on starting spaceports, which is... it's like a challenge to make it even exist. They're bad. So you can make certain populations not grow? Is that what you're saying? Ugh. Like, I need basic... Yeah, that's obvious. Oh, yeah. Just made me realize that I should have changed that on the ice planet, too. I don't know if these guys will migrate to ice planets, but let's just make sure not. Better anyway. I mean, they're getting there. But I really need to make this work, so let's get back in here. Do what we were trying to do. Which is we need to fit recreation center and medical center basic. I have no idea what we could possibly remove to make this work. I guess the weapons. I guess we don't need weapons, right? Who needs weapons? I guess we could do 2 small star beams. That's pathetic, but at least no one can claim that they're unarmed. Fine. Once we get the upgrade, we'll just use that all to put weapons on them. All the space we gain. Okay. Now, we want to... get the free happiness. I mean, it's not free. But it's important. Thank you for doing a good job, Mr. Spy. You can now do... Well, let's see. What second rank technologies do I consider super important to me right now? Maybe we try to hit shock forces? Or we could get 0G combat, which would help if we do try to capture more stuff. Yes, improved logistics might help too, since we have so many troops compared to usual. We also need deep space damage control and all of the secondary station systems, like medical systems. We definitely need medical systems. Might be a good idea to get shock forces as well. Or to work on armor. I mean, that's free, so we'll just throw it in. There are reasons to get that tech for what comes after it. Okay, I think we're going to do shock forces. We're going to need them eventually anyway if we're going to do more conquering, and I'm fine with it taking a while. Don't have it. Alright. Who's the guy that we're supposed to not make mad? I mean, is it going to matter? Not really. It's not going to really matter. I mean, I guess we could make them slaves. But I think I'd rather just manage them. You know, that's getting way off of what I was planning to do. Let's do 0G combat. Let's not click off the edge of the screen so that it goes away. Okay. Soon we're going to need to go after planetary administration. We're about to have 2 very unhappy colonies. Well, 1 very unhappy colony. I don't like this guy being on the planet. Let's put him into the ships again. That's not the colony to attack, guys. Space pirates, don't attack that colony. Not only is it going to be harder for me to respond to you, but also you're not going to win. just look at our colony. Not a lot going on here. That's the new construction ship we just built. Drop this in. Okay, fleet, good. You should probably repair. Probably be a good idea. I think that the construction ship, that this should be done already. It is. We need to upgrade it. Oh, they're just annoyed now. Look, they're just annoyed. Yeah, no. I don't think so. We have just seen more strength from that other pirates, which means somebody's trying to attack us. I am perfectly happy to respond, though. Oh, the spaceport. They're coming for our spaceport. Not gonna matter. It's a lot of beams. You think these pirates would figure it out by now? I mean, I guess they're getting some successful raids, but they're becoming rarer and rarer, and we're killing everything they send. And this is now done. Let's see how these guys... Oh, down to -2. That's what we wanted. 6 extra points from recreation and medical. There we go. That should mean that this will be quickly able to have troops removed from it soon. And then we can take the other one, which I think we're going to probably aim for being the last thing we do this session, since we're getting close to 12 o'clock. Probably if I just left these 3 and took the other 6, we'd be fine. I kind of want to make sure we get the ones that have the best group strength on them. Well, we'll take a look at it in a second, right? I mean, we'll take a look at it right now. We don't need to wait a second. They're very slightly unhappy. Starting to get over the fact we conquested them. Now, when we conquest that other planet, they might get a little unhappy again because it might make our reputation go down. We do have to take that into consideration. Let's just look at what we have here. You can keep this, 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 and we will take those. Maybe we take this one too. Are you still showing as being... Oh, it's just a bug. Where you show that you're up broken forever. Fine, let's load troops. How are things going? You guys seem to be doing a good job. Says there was a recent pirate attack here. Yep, that's true. That is true. This station cannot defend itself. You have to understand, that's not what it's for. It's bad at this. Are you legitimately trying to board it? Hey. Good job. Trying to raid it, I guess? I'm literally unsure why you'd do that. But That's fine. Fine. There we go. There we go. So far, so good on pirates. How is our explorers doing the stuff that you need to do? You are fine. You are repairing. Where did I send you? Where did you get damaged? You found something in here, I guess. This get basically finished, or is there still more to do here? Because I'd like to send you on a new job. It's still this. That's fine. Still in your queue. You know, I'm going to actually create a queue for you. You can explore this. Like that. You, once you're repaired, I'm going to use you to look for other empires. We're gonna go on a little empire search, I think. I also feel like we might be in a situation where getting their second tech would be worth it. These are kind of expensive for the start. We'll do it anyway. Do we have any? We do. We have a bunch of new research bases, so we need 6,000 so we can queue these. Hopefully we can get that soon. We're getting a slow trickle of medium mining ship money soon, and I need to make sure that I remember that some of that has to be spent to those, because we need the money that comes from them building passenger ships, which we also have to design. We've not designed passenger ships yet, so you can grab those two as well. Out of fuel range. That means we need to go through ship designs, because that's not actually true. First, we'll add the new thing we need to add, which is a passenger ship design, small passenger ship. Let's auto-generate that. We don't need to worry. We'll take the weapons off, though. It's just a waste of money. Go. Baseliner PS1, good, done. That should be good for us. We also need to go through all of these and upgrade them, because recently, I think recently something changed. Remember, oh yeah, full-size fuel cells. That's the thing that recently changed. And fusion reactors, we got to make sure they're using all that stuff. I'm not sure whether or not this ship got upgraded properly. It might have, but I'm pretty sure nothing else did. Let's construction ship upgrade, and we'll actually add a fuel cell to you because your range is a little shoddy right now. Be fine. Cargo bay. Cargo bays are 25. Am I willing to take a fuel cell off to make a bigger cargo bay? No. We do need crew systems soon too, though. To say, I can actually remove one of those. Almost enough to put another cargo bay on. But instead we fuel cell it up. Fuel cell. Save. That gives us better range there. Now, you can upgrade that yourself. Upgrade the mining ship yourself. And where is the last ship that they manage? Yeah, that's good. Research station, mining ship, troop transport. Let's upgrade that. Exploration ship. Let's upgrade that. Should be everything. Now that exploration ship that just came in to refuel, we'll retrofit before we take it back out. I think we should also do these retrofits immediately. Well, we should have five spaceport dock points inside the system now because of the conquest. Look at you guys. Has been attacked? No, you seem fine. That's fine. You have 745 strength. Let's see if they've built up any troops yet. Haven't. We should be able to take this fine then. Yeah. We're fine. Let's do it. Maybe once these guys are retrofitted, we send them to get the bonus for space control. I don't know how long that will take, though. I mean, I'm not that much of a hurry, right? We do need to also get better drives. This. We need and get actual proper hyperdrives. And I wonder... We haven't found much in the way of actual colonization targets because we're not sending that many ships out, but I think at this point we just need to spam some explorers. Put them all on automatic, let them all do their work, and then I will manually control this guy to look for, you know, just to check planets. Move. I think that's going to be fine. Hey. Ooh, monitoring stations. Not something I use that much of, but that's fine. Hey. Put you on auto. Explore. Put you on auto explore. And put all these guys on auto explore as well. That should help us see more faster. And then hotkey 2 we will use for actual scouting. How are we doing on queued mining stations? This is still a problem. This is too far. And we're getting retrofits on all of them as well. Good. So we should be able to hit these further out ones now. This is what I'm hoping for. How are the pirates doing? Pirates are controlled. New mining station completed. Nice. You guys are retrofitted. Nice. Can you come in here? And blockade this. It's just one of you. It's just one of you. Hope you guys are coming, because we really need to take this. Okay. Why? Okay. Move here, please. Thank you. We need to conquer these ants. Okay, look. We need to conquer the ants. It's super important. Good job, everyone. How are other ants doing? Other ants are currently feeling okay. Their tax rate is 0. They're kind of satisfied. Hey guys, good to see you're starting to feel better about your position in the Empire. You have 0% assimilation, which, I mean, yeah. Oh, good job, man. Thank you. We need to find you a new tech to steal. You can steal. That guy's working on 0G combat. I guess improved logistics is actually good for us because we're making so many troops this game. It's something I oftentimes just forget to do. Okay, this will happen soon. Very soon. Thank you for 0G combat. What are we gonna do next? I guess we could do medical systems, like actual medical systems. Almost there. Almost there. Okay. Can you put on a blockade and move on to blockade position? Blockade position should be close enough. And now we will put a stop on you. We don't have a mission queued. And then we will invade. Stop. Let's bring them closer manually. Just wanted to test whether blockade position was close enough. And as I've suspected, historically, it is not. Let's get him close with a manual move. Stop. Stop. Finish up. Aid, please. The space control is going to make a huge difference. It's not even all of our guys down yet. There we go. All right, that is that. 2 independent colonies conquered. Not as fast as it could have been, but definitely an improvement. Also puts us into a position where we can do more aggressive stuff in the future too, especially if we start building up troops. Don't have any of the tech. Well, that's not true. We're pretty close. In fact, we maybe do. I think we have everything to build colony ships because we just built them as part of our make money off the civilian economy groupings. Where is... No, we don't have basic colonization yet, so we should probably add that to the list. Because we've been putting it off. We haven't found any colonies anyway, and we've never had enough money to do that, so that's a thing. Go, dismiss. They're going to rebel a bunch of times, that's fine. Let's hope that that did not strongly affect the opinion of these guys. It did not really. Core reputation level stayed the same, so we're fine. Okay. Guys, go home. Guys, go home. In fact, the reality is you will never be moving these troops anytime soon unless we find another ship, so it's nothing to worry about there. 17,000, we're way minus. That makes sense because they hate us. Both of these colonies are going to have to be developed. Which means we need to start thinking about luxuries. Luxuries will mean more pirates because it always does. This is beyond our range, which is interesting because it doesn't feel like it should be. Fine, let's go to our new world. In order to stabilize them as quickly as possible, we need to build them a constellation. Ooh, you also have a research bonus there, that's nice. Nothing else really. So we're at 3 colonies. That's a pretty good goal for today. Hopefully our larger number of exploration ships will help us find the other stuff we need. Might need to manually control 2 of these. 1 to send in this direction. But we'll decide that next time. It's 12 o'clock, so it's time for me to take a break. Thank you everyone for watching, and anyone who's still here. And the next stream of Distant Worlds will be next week in the morning. All right, goodbye.